If you do not deep condition your hair and you have low porosity hair, what are you doing with your life? Throw it away. In the bin. Send it to the bin immediately. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Okings. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today's video is going to be the part 3 of my series where I sit down and share the products I have used on my natural hair that actually work or that I actually love for my low porosity 4C natural hair. The first episode of this series, I spoke about the prepoos. The next one, I spoke about the shampoo, and now I'm going to be talking about deep conditioner. If you do not deep condition your hair and you have low porosity hair, what are you doing with your life? I can't help you at this point. Before my whole journey of purchasing actual products that works for my hair, I used to do DIYs. Sometimes DIYs were good DIYs and sometimes they were just not working for me. They were not meant for me. I cannot really remember any specific DIY I have done that actually works, but what I would do was I would either take a conditioner because I did not have access to deep conditioner here in Turkey. So I'll take a conditioner, like a random conditioner like Pantene or Dove. And then, mix oil with eggs and honey. Yes, honey was my favorite ingredient for my deep conditioning and my conditioner. I would mix it together, like add the honey, add the conditioner and mix it in and put it on my hair. I don't know if it was working. It was not working. It was not working because my hair was not really in a state of understanding what was going on with it. Because when I started using this product I'm about to show you guys, I actually noticed a difference. So do not be like me and please use products that are designed and structured or made for your hair type. The first product I'm going to share that I actually like, that I feel works for me, the Sunny Isle CBD Intensive Repair Mask infused with Jamaican black castor oil. This is one of the masks I actually used. I used to use it by itself or how it came, but there was something I decided to try out. Me being Glory, me being the curious person that I am, I decided to add amla powder. Was it amla? Yeah, I think so. I decided to add amla powder in this. If you can see, it's not the color because there's amla powder in it. And I tell you, for some reason, when I deep condition my hair with this after adding the amla powder, let me just give you guys basically why I feel it worked. The next video I uploaded on my YouTube, everyone was complimenting my hair. I don't know if this is what worked. I don't know if it was a different product, maybe the shampoo or the prepoos. I don't know, but I know when I used this product, when I added the amla powder in it, everyone was complimenting my hair. Another way I actually realized that my hair liked a deep conditioner or liked a product is how it feels after rinsing out the product. Because sometimes you can use a deep conditioner on your hair. Yes, your hair might feel soft, but then after you rinse out the product, how does your natural hair feel when there's no product on it? It still comes down with shampoo, it still comes down with deep conditioner. How does your natural hair feel when you rinse out the product from it? That's how I can tell if my hair likes a product or settled well with a product. Because my hair still feels dry and squeaky after using a deep conditioner, throw it away. In the bin. Send it to the bin immediately. And I also do something else with my deep conditioner. I actually do add my Ayurveda mix in them. So the oil, I mix it in the deep conditioner because guys, I just like to be doing things. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. Am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to mix oil in deep conditioners? I just feel since it's low porosity, I'm going to cover my hair. It's going to be heated up. We may as well put as much moisture as we can in the hair, I either use this, the amla one. I just randomly tried this one day and it seemed fine. Or I add my Ayurveda oil in the deep conditioner and cover my hair up. I feel it's also a way for the product to get into my hair since I'm going to be covering it with heat. Or sometimes I use a heating cap, which is also going to help the product get into my hair. Because if I can have the oil get into my hair in the deep conditioning phase, why can't I just put it now instead of using the oil in the moisturizing phase and then it just sticks on my scalp? Wisdom, think about it. The next product is this Camille Rose Black Castor Oil and Chebe. It's a deep conditioner that has intense strengthening treatment. So this one is a latest one I got. I actually used this in my last wash day routine, wash day video, wash day. in my last wash day, my hair felt good. I think my hair accepted it because after washing my hair felt really nice. It felt really soft. It felt moisturized. I did not add any of my shenanigans or any of my DIYs. As you can see, the product is still how it came, and it smells like the ingredients, like black castor oil and chebe actually. Yeah, it smells like that. It's not like some fancy perfume-ish, nice smelling product. It actually smells like the product. Most of the time, whenever I perceive a product and it smells like what they said is inside it, then I actually lean towards it, because if you're smelling perfume in a deep conditioner, what's perfume doing in deep conditioner? Think about it. But anyways, yeah, that's just my thoughts. This camel rose was really nice. It actually kept my hair soft, or my hair felt soft. These are the products I like, and this is actually my second bottle for this Sunny Isle because I actually like it. I actually like this deep conditioner. But you guys can also let me know what deep conditioners you use and what other products you use on your hair to deep condition your hair, and also what specific products or what specific Ayurveda product do you guys use to deep condition your hair, because I am a strong believer of Ayurveda products. I just do not have the strength to deal with the residues on your hair sometimes, because if you don't sieve it properly, it can leave a residue, and I don't have the mental strength or capacity to be washing this thing out all the time. So that's why I don't use it. But I love to use the oils, because the oils you just soak it in and separate them. Do you guys use Ayurveda deep conditioners, and what specific products do you use that you feel has worked genuinely on your hair? Let me know in the comment section, okay? If you guys are enjoying this series, I think my next part is going to be my final part. That will be the last part for this product series. And let me know if you guys would like other types of series or what other type of videos you guys would like in this chit chat session on this channel, and I will be sure to bring it to you guys, okay? So I've come to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.